I have been following this game for quite some time now, and it is finally released, and I am very excited to play it. This is Astronaut the Best, which is a unique mashup of roguelike, adventure, management sim, and narrative elements that may remind you a bit of Papers, Please. And I frickin' love Papers, Please games, man, so I am excited to check this one out. It really does just seem like a wacky and weird time, and I hope that you will enjoy it along with me. Let's start a new mission here. There is quite a bit of, you can see this what have I done. This is basically all of the, like, unlocks in the game. So there's a bunch of things for us to do. And then inside of here, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff to do. I'm just going to ignore a lot of this for now, and we're going to instead hit the new mission button, and then we're going to hop in. So, this is our mission we're going to do to start earning our wings. The location is at the Space Academy, and this is our introduction to our new role as the director of the Flaustrian Royal Space Academy. Why not, right? Let's send it. So, appears that I have a couple different uniforms that I can wear. Unfortunately, a lot of them are not unlocked. So I will play in the FIRSA standard uniform, which is Flaustria's standard issue spacesuit, suited for all space situations. There's no special effects. The astronauts are their normal selves, but on the downside, the astronauts are their normal selves. Apparently, we're going to be dealing with complete incompetent screw-ups, and it's our duty to turn them into national heroes. So, should be interesting. The High Priest of Flaustria welcomed you to this service. We have gathered here to remember the director of the Flaustrian Royal Space Academy, and to condemn their soul to eternal torment for their many failings. We must reach space before the hated Vladigar. The former director would not have done so. Under their direction, astronauts conducted themselves sinfully and became public embarrassments. Plus, those old astronauts were ugly. Who let that happen? Oh no, dude, I'm one of the old astronauts. Their mistakes will not be repeated. Our space program must improve. Fortunately, we have a new director person, and now they're going to say something that will reassure all of us, plus all the public and media watching. That's me. Okay, so how am I going to do better than the previous director? I mean, this would be a wild start, man. Like, honestly. You gotta play with the system at the start. I solemnly swear that the FIRSA will seize its public embarrassments and bring glory to Flaustria. I think that's the only valid thing. New director promises less shame, more glory. I think that's a good start, okay? I've gained 21 glory as a result of that. Indeed, the purpose of FIRSA is to bring glory to Flaustria by any means necessary. Director Press has one more question for you. Why should we fund the Space Academy? What value besides glory will it provide? You know what? That's a really good question. I don't know what value it provides me at the current moment in time. We would gain... I mean, excitement and romance seems very strange. Unless they're trying to bang the aliens, man. So let's go with a security and defense. I think that's a very Tyler answer as well. I can see how space would be valuable for reconnaissance and defensible outposts. 25 favor to the man in the hood. That's me, brother. Just so you know, the great book considers the pursuit of knowledge a more valuable goal. Okay, fair. Screw you. Okay? That's fine. It's all good. You must make these astronauts into the heroes Flaustria needs. I'll do my best. I will do the best that I can do, at least. It is raining today. Today's High Priest is Rulu, who does not like me, by the way. I think that's important to remember. Although I guess a minus 16 is just still indifference. Whereas Starnot has my approval. So that's pretty good for me. Hello, please come on in. The whole gang's here. What a time to be alive. Welcome to your office, Director. We're here to answer any questions you might have on your first day. What should I try to do here? I'm trying to get straight to business, right? Your job is really simple. Personality suppression field. Keeps the astronauts free of distractions and ready to learn the skills of spacefaring. Treat them as mere collections of stats. Your job is to make those stats go up. I can do that. How about what are the 5 stats? Oh, I mean, all of these are good questions, except for this one, which isn't a question. Let's go. What do you want to ask about your job? What's a personality suppression field? Helps the astronauts get in the right mindset to train for their mission. Okay, how do you feel about the personality suppression field? I think it's not unethical, per se. I can see how it would be easier to train them. I agree the situation is best for everyone. Okay, what are the 5 stats? 5 core stats that represent their abilities. Okay. Piloting, procedure, fitness, beauty, and charm. Fitness, beauty, and charm seem like 3 things that probably could have gone together in this scenario, but that's fine. Flying a spaceship, that's the easy part. They gotta deal with the media, they gotta deal with life. If your astronauts have higher stats, they will be more likely to succeed at any challenge they face. Okay, sure. And what's our training? Train your astronauts to improve any one of the 5 stats. Go to the training menu, assign each astronaut to a different type of training, and confirm. Okay? They'll go about their training until the end of the day. Train them every day. This seems so easy so far. I'm here for it. Sure, I'll continue to ask some questions. Who am I? I'm the new director. Picked up on that. Yep. If you're asking questions like that, you might not be for very long. This one came out strange, just so you know. We're in the director's office of the FIRSA near Goat's Larder. Here you have everything you can need to supervise. Okay, sure. I understand who they are. They're the High Council. I will not ask them who they are because they might find that to be rude. I don't know. I'm trying to figure stuff out. I'm the new leader. Excellent. Despite the previous administration's failures, one astronaut distinguished himself. You'll begin by training Robert Commodore. Sounds like the dude from The Office that takes over the office, and then later on in his time with Dunder Mifflin voices an AI that ends up trying to kill half of the humans in the world. That's a joke only a few people will get, in whatever way you deem appropriate. Okay. Robert Commodore has joined FIRSA. Is FIRSA like a government agency that is all about... That's like the food ran Strug administration? Okay. Look, just move on, okay? Move on. Your stats are good, brother. You're middle of the ground in everything. I approve. Now what? You can do it. Good luck. Okay, see ya. Brother, I don't think I'm all that ready, but that's all right. Push your candidates to improve themselves, advance to the next day. Okay. This is our training. To train a skill, hover over an astronaut and then click one of the options above. So, you are... I'd like you to train... I mean, look. Train in your simulator. Let's get all your stats to 13. Alright? I think that's completely fine. And then we'll hit OK. So that cost me 60 big ones right there. Press and hold to train your astronaut. The longer you hold, the more experience they gain, but the more stress as well. This seems messed up, to be fair, but I'll do it. I'll absolutely do it. Oh, you getting trained to an oblivion. Comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis. He's crazy? I mean, I think that went very well to me. Starnaut might visit. My astronauts will be judged. Today's high priest is Starnaut. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. The weather's a little cloudy today. But that's not too bad. I could not read that for the life of me. Welcome to the All-Seeing Eye, Flausio's most trusted source for news and entertainment. Today, my sweet little goldfish, we welcome popular comedian Vladimir Heldinsky. Okay, hello? They are the joke? That's rude, to be honest. Oh, Vladimir, don't you have any faith in our Fine Nation space program? My grandmother has a better chance of reaching space. I'm gonna train good astronauts, brother. She's scared of the airplane, and she's so fat it's so hard to lift her. Oh, now they're talking about all your mothers. We've been here today. There are serious concerns to be had about FIRSA. Okay, just chill. Oh, they're gonna be mad, dude. I trust you heard the shameful display that soiled our nation's televisions. You're a lucky dog, Cap. Normally some hack crapping all over your agency would be bad news, but us, we fix things. I had a word with the show's producer, got you a stone-cold opportunity. Our astronauts will appear on the popular television program All-Seeing Eye. You have 5 days to prepare 2 astronauts for this critical appearance. Okay. Okay. So I have another astronaut. This is, I thought that said Charlie Anti-Semitism at first. This is just Anti-Sim? Charlie Anti-Sim. Brother, his stats are ass. They are horrible. Okay. Welcome. He isn't as good, but with the personality suppressor thingy, he should be fine. Gifted you an obligations board that will remind you of your goals. Fair enough. Okay, expect your program to succeed. I mean, that's fine. I'm here, right? I'm here. So my obligations board, this is our deadline that we have to meet here in a couple days. We'll get there when we get there. All right. Just making sure that I can't click anywhere else. The only thing I got is some training. We need to prepare these guys for what? We need to prepare them for a reality TV show, more or less. So I think that if I'm going to prepare them for a reality TV show, they don't need exercise. I think they need intelligence. So I would like to put both of them in the classroom, okay? It's gonna cost me $100,000. I can't afford this. I actually cannot afford this. So you know what? You need a little bit of charm, okay? This we can afford. Let's do this. So I'm gonna train you. And if your stress goes to 1,000,000, you know what, brother? It's okay. Who can say what is true charm? I can. I'm literally gonna hold this button until it doesn't let me. I'm gonna tell you. I will say your chance of breaking down went up quite a bit. By my will, unknown unknowns have become known unknowns. Sure. Okay, sure. Today's high priest is Cora Blanche. Weather sunny. Cora Blanche might visit today. And by might, it's a guarantee she visited. I'm here bearing grave and terrible news. Personality suppressors malfunction. Your charges, natural and shameful flaws will now be on display for all to see. This is a key event that prevents serious consequences. That seems like progress, baby. All right. Personality problems. We've done it. Okay. What exactly is gonna happen here? Oh no, it's my astronaut. Director, did you know your rank? Your rank is D. D? That's not good. S rank is the highest rank? Okay. That's good to know. This guy's pedantic. Gets caught up in the details. +4 to his intelligence. / I suppose this is procedure. +4 to procedure, -4 to his charm. That's fair. I mean, to be honest, I kinda am a little pedantic at times. So, that's good. Hey, High Priest Cora Blanche, did you know there aren't actually 5 gods? There actually used to be more, you see. As you can see, this situation's unacceptable. Hey, hold on a minute. I gotta be honest, Director, I'm getting kinda bored of this whole space thing. Isn't it kinda eh? Oh no, dude. One of your hidden traits is you don't like space. That's a problem. Desensitized to space. Has seen too many movies about space and played too many flight simulators. Just doesn't think the real thing's all that special. Okay. Sometimes I don't even think it's worth it to be an astronaut. But then I think about the shape of that rocket, know what I mean? Those furious vibrations that course through it as it lifts off into the launch pad. Maybe there's some aliens? My bro's horny for space. Hidden trait revealed? Horny? Weird sex thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm here for it, I think. Maybe. Commodore was not completely forthcoming about his reasons for joining the space program. I'm gonna tell you, brother, I don't necessarily hate the fact that you got level 2 weird sex thing. I think that's kind of fine, actually. Ho ho ho, Director, we need to speak. I can see by the look in your eyes that you're simpatico. Only one thing to do with a soul that's broken in the base, let us pray. Okay. There's a lot going on, man. I'm here for it and scared at the same time. Did they kill him? Was deemed unacceptable by the Sun and her humble servants? I have to kill my guy. He was amazing. If the public found out how deranged these astronauts were, the nation of Flaustria may not survive. The only solution may be to terminate your program. What is your problem? That guy was great. Now I just have the useless person. This is a massive shame, man. Do not fear, good citizen. I am the spirit of Flaustria, incarnation of our proud country's ideals. Okay. Sure. You know what? We're making good progress, baby. The spirit of Flaustria. What a time to be alive. Okay. You've had a tough day, Director. Seems like the deck is stacked against you. Yeah, I've had no choice. You must not despair, for you are fated to shape Flaustria's future. They've become obsessed with appearances and petty squabbles. You must give them something to believe in. Okay. I can keep a watchful eye on your astronauts through my image and flags and bills. I'll ring your telephone if they're in trouble, then you can guide them to avoid embarrassment. I can see a situation brewing right now. Okay. I'm ready. Ring ring goes the telephone. The lights are on, but there's no one home. Seems your remaining astronaut, Anti-Sim, is in a sticky situation in a back alley. Oh hey director, is that you? I can kinda hear your voice. You may be wondering what I'm doing in this alley with no pants, a liter of gasoline, and a lit match? What the? What's he doing? Truth is, I had one too many drinks after today's incident, so I can't remember myself. What's that astronaut doing? Something depraved or illegal or both? Minus 21 glory! A pantsless criminal? Typical FIRSA astronaut? Director, what should we say? Okay. It's a tough one, to be honest with you. Anti-Sim donated his pants to an urchin and is making a bonfire to warm the homeless. Both of the good options, man. Just defeated a 6-foot-tall killer spider using the power of fire, and the spider ate the pants. Or he has pants inside his heart. That ain't the one, man. Donations and helping the homeless are always going to be very good. We almost completely misread that situation. I, for one, don't think charitable donations should be a crime. In fact, I respect them. Color me surprised. I guess not all astronauts are degenerate jerks. Okay. Astronaut caught in shocking act of altruism. Plus 31 glory, baby. He's nuts. He's actually crazy. A good Samaritan, one might say. It did appear that there were multiple other options that we could end up going down there. You know, maybe the space program isn't a total joke. Maybe they can help us Flaustrians. Don't get too trigger happy donating to urchins. We don't want them getting uppity. Looks like I'm in the clear. That was a close one. Okay. This is good. This is good. I think that went better than I could have expected it to go. Charlie Anti-Sim is out drug tripping today. That's not good. Okay, very bad. Morning Dew might visit, also known as Morning Dew will visit, and it's Market Day. Market Day seems... Oh, Market Day... Oh my god, I get bank from the people. That's incredible. I am very, very happy about that. $1,097 for Tyler. Okay, yeah, one of your hidden traits. You got a cool hat. Alright, sure. Very neat hat, everyone likes it. And you're drug tripping. On peppers, apparently. Semi-legal designer drugs. Remarkable focus. Semi-mild hallucinations. This is fine. It's fine. Charlie's doing okay. Now, bring in this weirdo. Director, I get to give you good news. Since Anti-Sim was so heroic, we decided to give you a second chance. If your astronauts can prove themselves on TV in 3 days, we won't have to cancel the program. Isn't that great? Are you bringing back my dude from the dead? I would love to have my initial guy back. Second chance. Give me him. I think it's kind of a good thing your astronauts have personalities. It'll make the boring working world of the Academy so much more exciting and dramatic. Look at Charlie Anti-Sim. Did you know he has a cool hat? He does. It's true, he's currently drug tripping. You don't need to worry about that, but... Traits don't just affect a person's stats, they also affect how they act in different situations. Your job to learn about your cadets. Okay. Astronaut menu unlocked. Just remember you'll need 2 astronauts with impressive piloting, procedure, or fitness. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. That's the first 3 stats. I thought charm maybe for the TV show would have been more useful, but I'm here for it. I need another astronaut, brother. Like how do I get... Can I even train you? No, you're out drug tripping, brother. There's nothing I could do right now, unfortunately. Like, this is just a day of nothingness, so... I mean, I don't even necessarily know how to move on from the day, right? Like, this is... My guy's just here. I can fire him, but I think that's not necessarily what we're looking for, right? You do have, you're a teapot mouse? Not really sure what that means, necessarily. Okay, I go back real quick. What is there to do? I cannot train you. So, I'm just kind of vibing today. That's all I can do. Welcome back, my lady. I have great news. Been working on my poetry. Nothing special, but it's the best poetry ever. Your astronauts have to read my poems in public or on television. I'm not gonna promise that a poem will be the first line read in space, but I will have my one singular astronaut memorize a poem, okay? I have the perfect poem. It's about a girl who writes poems. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Sure. Probably a weird promise, I will say. Tomorrow, your astronauts are spending tomorrow appeasing morning dew and the moon. Sure. Anti-Sims performing ritual. That makes sense. That's this. Astronaut might visit, and I might be able to recruit a new astronaut. That would be very good. Astronaut, hello? Whenever it says might, you already know it's exactly that. I've noticed your academy does not have any astronauts. Precisely found 2 new ones. Tessa Houndberry. Okay. Nice to meet you, Tessa. And Florimel Tipman. Some great names, man. I mean, just some really good names. Now then, I do not doubt that most of your astronauts are loyal, patriotic Flaustrians. However, Mongoose is always wary. What if they are holding dangerous secrets from you? Who the frick is Mongoose, brother? What if they are holding dangerous secrets? For example, Charlie Anti-Sim looks harmless, yes? But you can see much of his personality is hidden. It's true. These hidden traits may be revealed in many ways. Training their related stat can give you a clue. Beauty clue found. Okay, with enough clues you can reveal these traits entirely. I understand. Okay, and then the trait gets revealed. You have Galatia syndrome. It is said that 5 gods crafted Anti-Sim from the mud. He has overcome their existential pain and uncanny flawlessness to live a healthy life. What the hell? Alright. You're good. As I thought, Anti-Sim was sculpted from clay. As we all thought, actually. When I loaded up the game, I was like, that dude's gonna be made of clay, for sure. Worthwhile to learn your force's weaknesses before your enemies or the media do. And on the subject of weakness, remember that your cadets can be injured by the stress of training. If needed, a day off from training can combat a cadet's stress. Okay. Personally, I'm hoping that the space program succeeds. Good luck. This is fine. I have plenty of things I can do today now. I do want to take a look at my 2 new astronauts, though. So Houndberry here has a fright rash. Whenever Houndberry sees anyone get scared, he grows an unsightly rash. Pretty useless, to be fair. Piloting Beauty Fitness. Piloting Beauty Fitness. And then we got Florimel here. Heights turn on. Whenever you do an activity on a mountain or in space, you become inappropriately aroused. Okay. Sure, yeah. Probably gonna make you do procedure then is my best line of thinking for that right now. So you, my friend, are going to you're all in ritual right now. Gotcha. Thought that maybe they wouldn't be in ritual, but I guess they're all learning poems right now. So that's fine. We'll just let her rip. Astronauts have initiated a ritual dedicated to the High Priest Morning Dew. Yep. Thought that maybe it'd just be one, but that's okay. They spent all day reciting the poem. She frequently criticizes them for not being dramatic enough. It's fine. They all gained a lot of stress from that. That seems kind of bad, all things considered. That's okay. Now they'll never forget this poem. It'll be part of their souls forever. Kind of messed up, but that's all right. Tomorrow, our astronauts need to perform a feat. They need to have fitness, piloting, or procedure of at least 7. Okay. Of at least 7. Hello, Rulu? You're the one that doesn't like me. Just so you know, shortcomings of others can be inconvenient. It would, of course, be highly improper to use witchcraft to improve your cadets. Sure. Neither the state nor the gods care to investigate the curtain behind your desk, just so you know. Oh, look, it's a magic pot that I can do witchcraft with. Sure. I'm here for it. Casting spells has been unlocked. Okay, I mean, that does seem useful. What are they? When a magus casts a boon into the pot, they imagine a person they wish to help. Boon disappears, target receives some benefit, or so one might assume. Stress ball on your desk might reduce the stress of an astronaut. Okay. Any other sorts of magic? Authorities are inclined to view that question as treasonously irresponsible, just so you know. However, certain types of magic are recorded in the Book of Knowledge. Okay, sure. I get it. I'm here for it. Dude, I'm just saying what the prompts are at this point. Are you the one who believes astronauts may succeed by simply being themselves? That would be more likely to succeed if their selves were better, just so you know. Alright. Sure. Have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Alright, I got 1 day left. I gotta cast some spells, if I'm honest with you, right? So, reduce an astronaut's stress by 20. This is where it would be awesome to see everybody's stress level. So, like, anti-sim is stressed the frick out right now. So I think that reducing your stress by 20 so that I can train you and basically push you to your upper limit is the only possible way for me to handle this. I need to get your this is perfect. I need to get your procedure to 7. So you are going to the classroom, my friend. I need to get you are not getting there. I gotta do your procedure too. And then for you, so you got a fright rash. I'd like you to train in piloting, okay? $160 total for today's training. I think that that's completely fine, all right? I'm pushing you to your damn limit because you got to get to a level 7. Unfortunately, your stress may go through the roof, but we can't care. We got closer to unlocking your next thing as well. Now, your stress is actively getting pretty high, but I think that went pretty well. You're up to a 10, which is good. Great job, me. And then we'll dump as much as we can into your piloting program. Your chance of breaking down is 8%. I'm just cranking stats, okay? I'm just cranking stats. If you train your mind, you can train your soul. This is good. All things are fine right now. Welcome. Rolo. Just so you know, Flaustrian Space Probe launch is projected to be the most watched television event in history. First words ever spoken in space will be heard by an unprecedented number of people across the globe. Certain phrase that must be heard by certain elusive parties who will be watching, just so you know. That seems bad. That seems really bad. But imagine the funding. Is it immoral? It might be. I'll promise it. Excellent. Flaustian agents will conceal the correct phrase on a note card within your astronaut spacesuits. They will prove very difficult to hide from. It's okay. That's probably bad, all things considered, but I already had low favor with her, so I kind of think it's a good thing to do that. So that's gonna happen today. They're gonna perform on live TV. Inside track might visit, also known as visit, and then our astronauts will be judged, but I think they're doing good. I think they're in good shape. This guy is something special. Big days here, Space Cat. 2 astronauts strutting their stuff on the TV. How you feeling? Feeling good? Yeah, I am. I am feeling good. That's the ticket. You got this. Light a cigar, house some champagne. Why not treat yourself to a little something to celebrate? I'm talking TV shopping. You deserve it. Maybe even buy something to help astronauts or whatever. Okay. When you buy, you're helping the market, and you don't want to get on the market's bad side. Okay, yeah. Brother, I got tons of money, so I don't mind this. Start here with checking out the merchant. So I can buy spells. It's a lot. It's a lot. The illustrated silk fan. Modest sacrifice to increase Rulu's favor. So all of these are just to increase favor. Then we have a fortune cookie. Gives a clue for a hidden trait. Not too concerned. Reduce astronaut stress by 50. Heal an astronaut's injury. Okay, I'm gonna go with a pretty wild play here. I'm going to buy most of the shop. I think that it's probably worth it. But maybe I'm crazy, okay? Maybe I'm freaking insane. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to cast pretty much all of these to get everybody in love with me. Because if they all love me, they're going to appreciate everything that I do, right? and then I'm in the clear. This is the way that I'm choosing to understand it. Just don't think too much about it. So the stress ball, reduce stress by 20. We're gonna do that on Houndberry, because you're already like all kinds of messed up, my guy. And you're at a high chance of a breakdown, so I think that probably a good idea to decrease your stress a little. You're no longer having a breakdown. Okay. Then apparently it's just Judgment Day. Probably didn't need to decrease your stress in this situation, but I think that it's fine. Let's advance. What are we doing? Select an activity. Okay. Everyone else will rest. I can lead a tour. 2 people will lead a tour of the academy. It gives me 7 bad boy, but I risk losing glory. I don't know, to be honest with you. I think, so here's the thing. If I do procedure, that only makes them better for the event. I think this is the right play. I'm a little scared to put the one chick in space because she's going to get turned on while she's in space. And I don't really need them to be strong. So I'm going to lead a tour. And we're going to lead the tour with you. Yeah. Tipman and Anti-Sim? Yeah. Yeah. Confirm this. Those are the 2 I want, and then Houndberry will rest. Now, they're both a higher stress level than Houndberry. Oh, they lose a bunch of stress. Oh no, that was Houndberry losing stress. I think this is fine. Welcome to the All-Seeing Eye. Oh, this is literally... I chose the 2 people for the event. Thank God I chose the right ones. I did not understand the situation at hand. Can these 2 astronauts provide useful information? Let's find out. They should definitely be able to. There are some other paths here that we have not done, but that's alright. We'll get there when we get there. The televised trials. Holly Hemlock on the scene at Space Academy. I'm here, Igneous, and quite a few of the county's finest have turned up as well. First impressions, here we go. Astronauts' skills determine their chance of success, but too much stress can cause a breakdown. So, who do we choose to do this? You got an 89% chance of success. You got an 84. Brother, I'm not really all that concerned by this. Let's let Anti-Sim do the first one. For national security reasons, can't actually show the astronauts at work, but the eye has something better. Our panel of judges will use this delightful rocket ship to visualize the astronauts' form. Okay, sure. The question becomes whose expert analysis will be called upon to judge this task. I don't know. Judges who are tougher to impress give higher ratings, and sometimes other rewards. Ah, okay. So you guys are technically the same, but you give plus 10 stress, you give plus 10 stress, you give XP, you give a trait clue. I don't need a trait clue for Anti-Sim, so give me Coach instead. Anti-Sim will begin by introducing himself in the program. Can he use terminology accurate enough to satisfy a persnickety dullard? We'll see. So far, things look good. They look great. It's like he can see the other players recite before it happens, if there were other players. Stress goes up by 10. He's got a 16% chance of breaking down. It's fine. What a triumph. I can feel our humble, brilliant show's ratings increasing. For a show to be a success, must end with at least 100 rating. Okay. Sure. It's coming. You don't need to recite the introduction all the way to the moon. Just recite enough to show procedure. Training went up 69. You love to see it. Training leveled up to 10. We're cruising. It's the easiest trial of all time, man. Actually, the simplest trial you've ever done. Keep it lively. Okay? This is where I would like to bring in Tipman. Florimel. 89% odds here. Let's do it. And we want the highest ratings possible. So go ahead. A trait clue is completely fine. Plus 10 stress. We will cruise. Tour arrived at the prosaic looking room. Crowd will expect a fun fact from Tipman here. I'm not concerned. We will be... Why is it so scary? Okay, never mind. Such fun fact demonstrates an exceptional Eros drive. Have you had help from aversion therapy? Okay, thanks for my 10 stress. You got a small chance of breaking down. The next will be interesting. Let us guess what's wrong with Tipman. Do you think perhaps she speaks with an inexplicable accent? Procedure clue found. Sure. Okay. Move me to my final test, or the second test, I suppose. I guess there's 3 tests most likely. We've already achieved our ratings, to be fair. You have a less chance of breaking down, so I have to choose you right now. Stress goes up by everybody. This gives me money, so I think that just going for a sponsor here is a good idea. This makes the ratings go... This is 100% odds, brother. This is 80% odds. I feel like I can do this. 80% is good, man. It's really good. Whiny Man asked Tipman about the physics of our nation's rockets. If she answers nonsensically, she could be perceived as a fraud. I feel good about it. I think we're gonna be okay. We're already there, man. I mean, it was so easy. The way these astronauts answered, no wonder the Mother's Stout Insurance Corporation supports our space program. Give me my 80 bucks. It's really not that much in terms of money, but I'm considering it good. And then this is where it's going to get interesting, to be fair, because I don't know who to choose for my 3rd test. They're both stressed out. Delightful outing for FIRSA. Let's see tonight's numbers. Maybe there's only 2. Am I good? I passed everything. 175 rating. That's the highest you can get, I'm going to tell you. I've been rewarded with 200 gold, a romantic verse. I'm crazy. That's our program for tonight. The eye has seen all, but stick around for more great FBC1 programming. How much for that teacup is up next? Okay. Brother, we cruising. We got the damn squad right here. And they love me. We summoned you here to judge your performance in the light of the 5. Your goal was to have 2 astronauts appear on television to do something impressive. And guess what? You did it. They put on a great show. Who said they couldn't lead a tour? All those rubes in the cheap seats loved it. Just so you know, the nation has changed its temperature considerably regarding the FIRSA. Many people now anticipating your launch unironically, just so you know. That's so exciting for me. Send me into space now. Seems there's still a couple things left to do. Onwards to space. I don't know what these other things were, but intriguing. We've approved FIRSA's mission to space. The launch will take place in 5 days. Right now, Flaustria has enough faith in the space program for the launch to succeed. Do not take that for granted. Yay, though, good luck. Okay. I mean, I think I did better than I've ever done in my life at this. Rulu might visit, and the Mercantile Hours shop inventory has been refreshed. Weekly revenue, give me all of the goods. $12.85 in the bank. I got over 2,000. This week, Tessa Houndberry's piracy brought in an extra $41. Not gonna ask a lot of questions, to be honest with you. Yep, the hidden trait is that you are a casual pirate. Okay? Turn to piracy to fill the free time. He cuts the academy in on the loot, but if he's ever caught, he may have society frown. Yeah, that's fair. I think that's like completely fair. I'll take your small amount of piracy at this point in time. Officially approved your program for launch. Now your real work begins. The Heavenly Conveyance will hold 3 astronauts. You must ensure they are exceptionally prepared. No mortal knows what place the outer spheres hold in the 5's grand design. Sure. In short, your crew will likely have every skill tested. This is nasty, to be honest. You really think it's possible to prepare them adequately in a single week? Perhaps you will be surprised yet again. I will do my best. I have 4 days to basically prep them for a large, unforeseen mission. Don't let them get you down. Simply making it to the launch at all is impressive. Okay. Maybe true the space is full of deadly mysteries, and 5 days is a really short time. But no matter what disasters occur, we'll find a way to carry on. I promise to protect you. Thank you, weird lion on the wall. Alright, well that's gonna do it for this episode of Astronaut the Best. What a strange little game, but I'm having a good time, and I'm excited to see what comes next. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, as always, like on the video, much appreciated. I will see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.